where's the liveliness? Like very flat and...
All these campaigns, hooks, slogans, visuals, all this to attract more people to your content. But once you attracted all these eyeballs to your content, how to keep that attention?
You got to compete. There's about a lot of other things trying to catch their attention too. So what can you do to get your product and projects to stand out? What can you do?
What can you do? That's the question we're answering today. Hello my friend, this is Wendy and Olga from Comms and Coffee. We're communications consultants and we believe you can challenge the status quo of your organization by communicating like a human being.
And if it can't be, that same greeting of, hey, then why are we going to be interested?
And today we are giving you the tips on how to make your content more interesting. As usually, before we dive in, we have a question for you. Please take a second and put in the comments below what is your favorite type of information, of content. How do you consume the information more easily? Is it in a video format? Is it from an article? Is it from a slideshow? What is that medium that you prefer? You and me and everyone else watching this video, we work for the big international organizations. So we have no moral right of wasting the resources of these organizations. We have the responsibility to make our content as appealing, as visible as possible.
First thing that comes to mind is not too much information, right? Deliver it in a digestible format, continue to pique their interest, word things stylistically in a way that aligns with your brand.
Tip number 1, connect before educating.
Flat, dry delivery of information, not really talking with me in a conversational way, right? Like if you're just pushing information at me, it feels like you're pushing information at me. It feels like all you care about is yourself and your project and checking it off your list instead of really talking with me.
We get it. Of course, we know that you want to deliver your message as fast as possible. But you know what? If you didn't take time to connect on a personal level, on a human level, then your content may not resonate.
People feel when it's a push and you don't really care about me. You're not actually taking the time to communicate with me in a way that's important for me to understand. You're just pushing it out.
Share a personal story, a testimonial, or simply acknowledging how the person may feel in the moment of consuming your content. Look how we started one of our latest blogs by saying, chances are you're busy with another item on your to-do list right now.
Chances are you're stressing and obsessing over the next deadline. Chances are you're not even sure you want to do this job for the rest of your life.
That's what we mean by sharing something on a human level.
Obviously, if it's like a poster, it's not going to be able to really be two-way, but you can make it so that it's more intentional, like you're informing me of this because it's good for me, not because it's good for you. I think people feel that.
Tip number 2, diversify. Don't just stick to one type of content. Surprise your audience, delight them. Do some of your content in a written form, like blog post, article, some of it in the visual format, like a video, a poster, a slideshow, and some of it maybe even in the audio format. Why not?
In some ways, all that information would be similar across those different communications products and channels. However, it would be packaged a little bit differently.
Tip number 3, slice and organize.
What if it's literally just covered with words? It's so easy to look away. If everything's too squished together, it's like dizzying, visually dizzying to me.
Use headings, subheadings, bold text, list, anything to break those large blocks of text.
Yes, bite-sized, digestible. Flow, the natural flow too, right? Sometimes people say, oh, move this up to make it more prominent, but it's not like in a story flow.
Tip number 4, add personality and emotions. You know, one of the biggest challenges in the communications of our large international organizations that we see is that it sounds very generic. Meaning, two different projects may sound exactly the same while completely different people are working on those projects. And you know, it's the beauty of our organizations that there are so many people coming from so many different countries working on those projects. So we need to embrace all this diversity and include it in the communications that we are doing.
So you're going to make your project human, or are you going to pretend it's so serious that, it's only meant for aliens to pay attention to, not Also, like a little unexpected stuff. I know you love this, like something a little bit playful, even with serious information.
Tip number 5, CTA. or call to action. You need to include it in every piece of content that you create. It makes your content very logical, and it also gives very clear information to the person who is consuming your content what to do next. And as usually, here is the quick summary of the 5 tips. Feel free to screenshot this and do whatever you want with it so you can keep improving your content. We are really curious about your favorite type of content, so please drop us a line in the comments. It means so much to us. If this video was helpful to you, please share it with all of your colleagues and subscribe to our YouTube channel as we're making more videos. Also, you can subscribe to Comms and Coffee weekly tips. We share immediately implementable, very useful and valuable tips every week.
What is your question? I'm trying to figure out.
I don't
what asking. What about you? What catches your eye? We know orange.
Orange for sure.